a lot of people don't understand the cost. They don't understand the cost of the anointing. They see you lay hands, they see you pray, they see that you have this relationship with God, but they don't understand the cost, you know. And one of the things was that I told God, I said, I gave God a yes a long time ago. A long time ago. And this is where we have to be really careful when we're making these oaths and these things to God, because baby, he coming back for every word that you
Sure
say.
is.
He is coming back for it, and the Lord came back for it right in the moment where, honestly, if I'm real with you, Valerie, I was in disobedience for a whole year. The Lord had demoted me from one job. I was a manager. He demoted me. I should have been at home in 2023. But I'm like, God, I need money. Like, I need some money. I got to be able to pay my bills. I got to be able to help my husband. And, you know, my friend, she lovingly told me a year later, because the wound was still open in 2023. She said, God was trying to call you home when you first got demoted from that first job. But she said, you kind of went ahead and did what you wanted to do. And I'm going to tell you, the money was great, but my heart was broken. The money was great, but I had anxiety. The money was great, but I was missing out on time with my children. The money was great, but I had depression and anxiety. And before I left the job, I was on medical leave. I had been an ER nurse, mental health nurse, never been on medical leave. Went to a little pediatric clinic, had me in the corner crying, talking about, God, what I'm going to do. And this was the time that I said, you know what? My friend told me this. She said, Marlencia, your arms are too short to fight with God. She said, your arms are too short. You're fighting with God when he's
Yes.
literally calling you to a place of surrender. And I just said, okay. I remember I sat in the car, I was screaming. And I don't normally scream at the Lord because I love him so much, but I was just so frustrated with me, with the way things were going. I said, God, I'm done. I surrender in front of Hobby Lobby. That's one of my favorite places to go. In front of Hobby Lobby, I'm in my car, and I say, God, I'm done. I surrender. Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it, because at this point, it ain't working. Everything I'm
Yeah.
doing is not working. And the thing I want people to know about surrender, it doesn't have to get to that point. So often, God is speaking to us day in and day out. He speaks to us through nature. He speaks through us through, maybe it's a TikTok, or maybe it's somebody that you're at work with, that, you know, because God used the donkey.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah,
he can
yeah.
use whatever he wants to get to you, you know. But are we open, and are we willing? When we say, God, I surrender, and this is what I was telling you, I said, we surrender certain parts to God. We don't surrender all. We say, I surrender all. I surrender.
There
No,
she go, y'all.
no. We don't surrender all. We surrender some of the things, because it's just kind of like, okay, God, you can have this, but I got this. You can deal with my kids, but as it pertains to, you know, my husband, and I got that. And this is
Yeah.
where we end up being in a fight with God. That's pride. That's arrogance. It's the only spirit that God will fight is pride. So you wonder why you blaming the devil for something that you yourself has caused. And God is saying, daughter, I'm calling you into a place that you know not of, but I'm going to need you to surrender all.